I want you to look at this photo, right? Check out this photo with Diddy with a medical wrapper on his wrist. What's this after the fight he had with Kim Porter?
Yeah, that's the same time, man. Same hand, right hand. If you look at it, it's on his right wrist, right up in there. Kim hit like it almost severed the artery. He was he was bleeding like crazy. And that's the reason. And that's when that opioid crisis came out. That's the reason I knew that shit was serious, because that's what got Puff hooked on drugs.
Wow, yeah, I got this from a photographer. He said that he took this in 1996 at a 112 video shoot. But for the people that don't know the story, right, let the people know what led to, Kim Porter slashing Puffy wrist with a corkscrew.
Right. Well, I was off that weekend because I usually have Puff on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Friday after work, Saturdays and Sundays. Um, he was staying with Kim the whole weekend, so he said he wasn't going out. He wasn't going to do anything. So I said, cool. He told me I was off. So now I get a call. It's on a Saturday. And it's from Kirk Burrows and Paul. They're like, yo, Gene, Puff is by himself over at St. Luke's Hospital. I was like, yeah, what happened? You say, yo, they say, yo, Gene, you gotta get over there because ain't nobody, you know, nobody there with him. Blase, this, that, and the third. So I rush over to St. Luke's Hospital. I see Kim, they in the emergency room. Flash my badge. I go up in there. I ask them what room he in. They let me know. So boom. Um, I see Kim. She's in distress. And you could tell that by her arms being folded, she was like, if I'm describing it, she was in distress herself, whereas that she could have been in pain, she could have been hurting, because I did see a bruise on her face, and I seen bruises on her arm. I seen bruises on her arm and on her hand. And then Puff was sitting in the chair and with the thing wrapped around his arm, telling Kim that this is how I make my living. You could what you call my living. You could mess up my whole living. He was trying to make her feel bad. So I was like, what the F is happening? So I'm just listening to the dialogue between them two. And he's sitting up there blaming her. And then she was like, yo, I told you to stop. And then she wouldn't say it. She said, I told you to stop. You wouldn't stop. So then the nurses came in there. He had to have, some kind of surgery and everything like that. And that was it. It was from them fighting. Kim said, because I asked her, Kim said that he wouldn't stop hitting me, and I grabbed the corkscrew and made a mistake and caught him on the wrist. It's a hell of a mistake, Kim. So that's what happened.
Wow, and you said that's what got him hooked on drugs?
That's what got him hooked. That was guy. He couldn't get off those. He couldn't get off those pills. Man, we used to have this. We used to meet this little. Well, he used to meet this little white guy that he would give Puff a bottle of pills like this, like once, like every 3 to 5 days. You know what I'm saying? Every 3 to 5 days, uh, they would have a pill bottle like this for $1,500. And this little white kid, whatever Puff called him, he was that with him. I don't know where he was getting them from. Maybe his father, he worked at a pharmacy, his father was a doctor or whatever. But this was way before that crisis came in. These was what they call them, not Tylenol or codeine, but these were straight, I think codeine or opioids or some shit like that.